And welcome back, everyone. Now, joining us this morning, we have Paula from Darling, the Corner Boutique and the Morrison Shop. Thank you for joining us this morning, Paula.
Thank you for having me.
You know, now we were just talking about, because you're going to be talking about, you know, plus size fashions and how really, I'm more on the plus size. I'm a little bit taller. Sometimes I get psyched out. You're so petite, you're so delicate, and I think, oh my goodness, how could I ever look as fashionable as you? And you say that no matter what we look like body-wise, there is something that will help us out.
Well, you know, a lot of it is just you have to dress according to your size, you know, obviously. But, you know, there's just different tips that will bring it all together so you're not accentuating the bad parts. You're trying to help the bad parts.
Okay. So. Now, I love this first dress you've got here. What's good about that for
What's
us?
good about this, and this is for any size, once again, and especially if you're thicker through the middle.
Sure.
Anything that ruches over to the side will give you a waist. And, you know, this comes up to size 24W, and we do carry the plus sizes in the stores, especially with the mother of the bride, because, you know, we want to outfit everybody, and everybody wants to look nice on that special day. So anything that ruches over, perfect.
Oh, beautiful. Now, I know a lot of times now this has the ruching, but you say it's got another secret weapon attached to it.
Well, the other secret weapon is that a lot of people think that I can't wear pattern. You know, I'm too thick in the middle, or I'm too busty, or whatever. I can't wear pattern. The trick is to keep the pattern all the way.
Gotcha.
So you want the pattern all the way down. Okay. So, and then because this ruches over, it's a double whammy. It just works because you got the pattern, which is a plus, and I like pattern, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, for the gal that likes pattern, again, ruche it over just a little bit and keep the pattern universal all the way down.
Perfect. And now on this one, first off, I was surprised because at first when I looked at these, I thought it was a skirt. These are a pair of pants.
Yep, those are palazzos, and they're not the extra wide ones. We have the wider ones that are really billowy. Those are especially nice for the taller gal, or if you're going to wear a high heel.
Okay.
You know, and even if you're not, you can still wear the palazzos, but the trick here is to keep the solid all the way down. And if you wanted to wear a jacket over, which most people do, especially in the wintertime, you know, because of the sleeves. You know, and this has a little bit of a sparkly, it's a lightweight jacket for the gal that's warm. You know,
all the time.
Well, and you know, and that happens as we get older, we get warmer, you know. So, you know, you want a little bit of coverage, but yet keep the pattern all the way down on the inside, and then, you know, and this isn't even a pattern, obviously, it's just black. So keep the solid all the way down and then put your pattern jacket, or vice versa.
Now, you were telling me that, you know, when it comes to buttons, sometimes we shouldn't even worry about it.
Well, you know, that's a big thing. A lot of the gals buy things that are just too big for them.
Sure. And
thinking that, well, you know, I want to button it. But 99% of the women that buy a jacket that's going over a top, you know, an inside jacket, not a winter jacket, obviously, they're not going to button it anyway. So we tell them, you know, just get it so it just falls nicely. Otherwise, it gets too big up here. Yeah. And it looks too big, and now it looks, you know, they might even make themselves look larger, which they don't want to do. You know, we want to make them look as good as they can.
Perfect.
You know, and the other thing is to maybe have jewelry that comes straight down, too, because that's going to give you length.
Nice.
Exactly.
Now, if people have further questions, you've got something special coming up that they can come in and ask you all sorts of questions about tonight.
And I've got the full staff on tonight down at Darling. That's at 100 West Washington. And we're having a little bit of an open house, kind of kick off the holiday season, you know, for refreshments. And we've got some really great sales going on tonight, too, so, and a drawing. So, you know, any questions at all, the plus girl, the little girl, the medium size, the average girl, you know, come on down, and we're just going to have a good time.
Excellent. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming in and telling us how we can sort of mask some of the things that we might not be very happy about.
Well, and you know, just come on in, we'll play, and we'll have a good time.
Beautiful. Thank you so much,
Thank
Paula.
you.
All right, and your TV6 morning show is going to be right back.